I'm Danny, and I'm a masculine woman who married a feminine presenting man.
What the fuck? Like, just... God bless. I hope you're having a good day. Let's get to the video. Roll it! Y'all see the title.
I was very fan. And then I moved out here, and by the end of May, she was
I ain't gonna lie, why the fuck am I watching this?
pregnant.
I think it was a couple months after we met that I got pregnant.
I think Danny forced me to just, for lack of a better word, grow
Grow
the
up.
hell up. This one guy came up and he was like, how do you do that with so much hair in your head? And I was like, the same way you do it. I just put it in a ponytail. But I mean, look at us, we're gorgeous. Why wouldn't you stare?
I was not expecting Danny to be Danny. Like, I was like, okay, so Danny's a man. And then I met Danny, and Danny was not a man. Danny was a woman.
Hey, you say you have some things to ask me. What's up?
What drew you to James? Like, coming from
Who the fuck is
just
that?
liking
Danny's the
females,
woman?
just liking girls. Like, what made you drawn to him?
I'm Danny, and I'm a masculine woman who married a feminine presenting man.
What the fuck? Like, just...
I'm James, and I'm a
You know
Finnish
what?
man
This
that
the best we
married
could. I'm be honest with you. You know what? This the best. If this is the best, that could be done, then I'm all for it. Technically, what the fuck? What you? So you telling me once they get through with the army, because they gotta go through the military first, then they gonna come to us, and then it's like, come on, bro. I have no help.
I'm gonna keep
have
done
to
all the time. I'm gonna have my nails done. Like, I might wear a crop top here and there or whatever. At one point in life, being very honest, I used how femme I was to get validation, but I don't need that validation now. Like, I've come to terms with who I am, and I love who I am now. I'm married, for crying out loud. Like,
Man, that baby
I
is...
scored. So
Oh,
the
man,
only
I feel
women
so
I've dated
bad
for the
that
most
baby.
part have been masculine.
I've never dated a feminine before, but I've talked to a couple before I met James.
Through social
Bro, I want to see if she got a wagon, bro.
media, I feel like that's like a common.
Why are you dressed
thing
like a
nowadays,
nigga? Like, I don't
people being on
understand
social
this.
Well, your caption said looking for a wife.
No,
It
bro.
was.
Watch
What
out,
did
bro.
I
I
get?
want
A
to see.
wife.
Yeah.
I was being my
I just wanna
loud,
see if she
obnoxious
dead
self.
got something
And then
back
She
there,
DM'd
like-
me on our first date.
Was
We
it
went and
good?
got our nails done.
Yeah, we got our nails done. We got matching nails.
And then we went and got tacos at a margarita tower.
And I was drunk.
Nah, she
That
probably
following
got
May,
like.
I moved out here. And
Why
by
does
the
it
end
look
of May,
like-
she was pregnant?
Nigga.
Welcome. Welcome to my restaurant.
Man, that baby, I feel
Come on,
so bad.
Gigi.
I pray for that baby.
I feel like we don't really have necessarily like roles.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would
man.
say it's kind of opposite. Like, people would think that I would, cook.
So, who would you say wears the pants? So to speak.
I would say we both wear shorts,
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
right?
Yeah, we both wear shorts. So
Yeah.
on March 4th, 2024, we
You have a
went
cross
to
on your.
Petco randomly.
Oh, look at the cat.
We were looking
Damn,
at
I feel bad
cats,
for the cats, man.
and we found a cute one, and I was like, "Can we just take it home?" And she was like, "Well, we have to find a home first." And then I was like, "Well, you said we had to get married in order to get a home." And you were like, "Well, I already said I would marry you."
Nah,
And
bro.
then we went on our way to the courthouse.
And then we were married. That's your parents' love story.
Oh, man.
And then a couple months later, you were here. We were theoretically talking about
Oh,
having
man.
a kid. We were like, yeah, it would be cool to have a kid. Like, we're in a position where we'd be able to sustain a kid. And then it happened. And we were like, oh, we're really having a baby right now. I would say my family was probably more vocal than hers was. Us getting married, I kept quiet for a while because I knew my family would be more vocal. They're kind of used to my spontaneity. They're kind of used to me just coming out of the woodworks with something.
Well, I told my mom as soon as we walked out the courthouse, and she was cussing at me first, and then she said, well, as long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. And then with the baby,
That
she
as
was
long
more
as you're
excited
happy
for
shit is
another
just-
grandchild.
Come on, Stinky.
As
Wanna
long
find
as you're
something
happy.
to wear? Little outfit?
The designer.
Your designer clothes in here? What do you want? Your papa bought you this one.
Man, she ain't got nothing.
Person is 3 months, well, should be 3 months in like a week and a half.
I think it was a couple months after we met that I got pregnant.
I've always wanted to be a dad. I didn't think I'd be a dad this early. I wanted to be a dad like closer to 30-ish.
Damn, bro,
but
this shit is crazy.
here we are. Layla's supposed to come over in a minute.
Oh,
You ready?
I think so.
Layla's my girl. She was the first friend that I made when
What she look
I
like?
moved to Fort Knox.
What the
She
hell
said
does she
had
look
some
like?
questions for us. I don't know. She
What the
didn't tell me
hell?
they
What
were.
the hell does she
just
look
said
like,
needed to
boy?
talk to us.
Oh.
But we'll see.
You gonna allow
Should be
your
fine.
man to have
Hi,
women
my
friends?
name is Layla. I met James at my job now. I mean, he's a pretty unique individual, so I think that's what drew me to him. And then as we started hanging out, as we started getting to
This
know each
unique
other,
individual
I met his wife,
tiptoeing
Danny,
over
and
what
then,
he is.
you know,
It's
obviously they're not
hilarious,
your normal like heterosexual couple, and so that kind of intrigued me. I was not expecting Danny to be Danny. Like I was like, okay, so Danny's
One of
Danny's
those.
a man, and then I met Danny, and Danny was not a man. Danny was a woman. When I first met Danny, would be like, why is he your person? At first, we didn't see eye to eye. At first, we weren't friends. We weren't hanging out solo, and so I guess for me, I was like really nervous to talk to her, really nervous to ask her questions. Hi, Danny. Nice to see you again. I just got off work, so
That
just wanted
build
to-
is, man.
Danny.
I'm telling you, bro. It's really be motherfuckers like this, and they are the way they are, and y'all really don't think God play a part in all this, bro. Everything in their life is just upside down. It's upside down. You're just trying to stay afloat. You're drowning. It's like a fucking baby, man. Shit. It's the baby I'm thinking about, bro.
Nice to see you again.
Look at this build, bro.
And
In GTA, man. In
got off
GTA.
work, so
She has a
just
nice
wanted to
build.
stop by. I know we wanted to just chit chat, kiki haha.
Hey, you say you have some things to ask me. What's up?
Yeah. So you know, working at the youth center, you know, we're around a lot of families, a lot of diverse families, and
Yeah.
the youth, and it just got me thinking about, you know, some concerns I just want to bring to y'all's attention from a
Yeah.
place of care and love. How are you guys going to battle different opinions that some parents may have, since you guys aren't, you know, the normal picture of mom and dad?
So I think it would be like one of those things that we just have to have the conversation with her, like in a manner that she understands at whatever
Of
age it
course,
comes up.
yeah.
Like, and I think that us will kind of be her norm.
Do you think the talking to her about, you know, how you guys present will be easy if she ever comes to you with questions, or when she comes to you with questions about, you know, my daddy takes me to go get my nails done,
Yeah.
and my mommy takes me to go work out. Like,
Yeah.
how is
So-
that gonna look?
We
Man,
more than anything, we
bro.
want her to understand. Like, look, it is okay to be different.
Yeah.
No.
It is okay to-
Oh, fuck, man. Ah. Woo. I was reading a chapter in the Bible. I'm on Deuteronomy, and Deuteronomy, I think that's how you say it. And I remember they was just talking about how parasites. They weren't specifically talking about what I'm about to say, but they were alluding to how, like, if a person messes up, he can't be in the camp no more. Like, he has to be escorted out of the camp, or whether that's through death or throwing stones at their bodies. Bro, y'all gotta understand, bro, what was talked about in those times it was not as ruthless. God has been very kind with us. Very, very kind and merciful. Very, very, very merciful. Very. Yeah, God's a perfect being. This is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the kid that I'm really worried about. It's the kid. You gotta understand, they're gonna be teaching the kid their ways. Damn, this shit is
Your
fucked,
family's different.
man.
But it is okay that other people have normal families too.
Yeah, I guess like one opinion that I see like floating around, like when I'm with you guys or when I post that I'm hanging out with you guys, is obviously the way, you know, Danny doesn't present like how I would present, or she presents more masculine. I guess what drew you to James, like coming from just liking females, just liking girls, like what made you drawn to him?
I think it was his feminine energy.
'Cause I'm a baddie.
Yeah, that too.
So do you guys think, you know, you're in it to win it? You're in it for life,
This
in it
is-
for the long haul? And
This is fucking
not
crazy.
forever?
You see The Rock?
I do.
You
I do
see
see
The Rock?
it. I do see that. That's nice. It's really nice.
So, yeah, I mean,
Beyond Carson, beyond all that.
and I think that Carson has drawn us closer because we didn't have that time where we were just dating,
Yeah.
or we were
Yeah.
just friends. We were figuring out a lot about each other that we didn't necessarily know
Telling you, bro,
before.
shit.
Yeah, it did make us stronger.
I'm so
Locked in.
happy I get to be in view how that unit grows and flourishes.
Yeah, girl. Bestie.
Locked in. Okay, well, I gotta go.
Walk you out, child.
Yes. Bye,
Oh,
Danny.
Man, her build is so crazy.
Woo. Bye, girl.
Bye.
See you later.
Okay.
I think it was a good day.
Yeah, I think we had a very good conversation.
Good
with
conversation. I hated the gym,
Layla. Glad to hear that.
but
Her, yo, no bullshit.
I think
bro.
now it's just
Bro, no bullshit, bro. Her body will be banging when she like she get in shape. Her body will be like, bro. She's not even ugly. I'm looking at pure potential right now.
Glad to hear that.
Wait, hold on. I saw this
But-
nigga. What are you lifting?
I think now it's just like how we come together
60?
at the end of the day. Like it's the one thing that we do together.
Lift the shit.
Most of the time.
Nah, I gotta see this nigga.
Unless I don't feel like it.
Most niggas can't even do this, bro. He's more masculine than y'all, and he's feminine. Does that not light a fire in your eyes? A bloodlust? Does it not? Does it
Then
not
I'm
do
not going.
anything to
I
you?
will say people used to
She lifting
come up to
40.
me.
Niggas
when
can't
I
even
used
do
to- I used to have
that.
hair like down to my ankles. Or people would come up to me.
Nigga, did
while
you
I'm
lift
at the
that?
gym. This one guy came up and he was like, "How do you do that with so much hair on your head?" And I was like, "The same way you do it. I just put it in a ponytail."
Soon as he saw that head movement, the same way you do it, he was like, you know what? You got it.
So eventually, we want to open our own gym. Well, it's gonna be her gym, but
You can be the manager.
I'll be like behind the scenes
Well,
doing the money
man, when I
stuff.
see you there, bro,
We gotta put a
man,
daycare
cancel
in
my
there.
gym membership, and I want my
All
damn
the
money back for the
For all
whole
the
month. I don't
parents.
give a fuck if it's been like half a month.
Look at you.
This nigga
Marriage
strong.
doesn't come with instructions, but and we're young.
What you mean marriage
We
don't
did
come with
pass,
instructions? This shit is
We're
weird.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm excited
Damn, this
to
nigga
see
strong. He's dead ass
what's
taking
next
y'all
for
out.
us.
I
That's
think we're each
45?
other's opposites. There's stuff that I needed to learn
Nah,
that
she-
he had taught me, and there's stuff that he needed
Nah,
to learn
damn.
that I taught him. That we both didn't know that we needed, but
I think Danny
He
forced me
dead
just-
taking y'all out, bro. He's taking y'all
for lack of a
out.
better word.
Grow
Grow the
up.
hell
I
up.
hope y'all know that.
what I love most about James is that he's willing to work for things now, that he's willing to understand
That baby
and,
is
you know,
pissed.
go out and go get things for our family.
I love most that Danny pushes me. She
Yeah.
has made me grow to love being the family man. I love being a dad, and I think that's because Danny has made me appreciate the small things. Everything doesn't have to be
Alright,
crazy
man.
big. Just appreciate the small things.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Hold on.
I'm 6'11".
Goodness, I gotta watch this. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna watch this. Hold on. What the comments gonna say? They are the gayest straight couple I've ever seen. This man is on a mission to turn every lesbian straight. That baby is gorgeous. Oh, this is so sweet. I love love and life. Don't worry. Now that's facts. That's what I was thinking. I'm just trying to look at it on the bright side. He a great parent. He is holding the baby the whole time. They look so happy. I can't judge happiness. Well, I can. I can't judge happiness. People are not even thinking about the baby. You know, my time on YouTube, man, I really do genuinely hope I'm in an era where like speech is becoming more freeing and prominent, because I got a lot of shit to say, man. Hope y'all here to listen.
You actually finished my video. I don't know if you watched a lot or a little, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna see you on the next video. I'm out!